Hi, Gil from Testing Gil here. Sometimes we mix our planning and design. So let's talk about that. So you have to test a system or a feature. So you get a few of your friends and order some pizza and snacks, and you schedule a room and go into that room. And 5 hours later, you come out, everyone's better than Bruce, but you've got your list of test cases. And even better, your friends are better than Bruce as well.
Warning.
That's your list of test cases. That's the plan. What the system does under different conditions, different contexts, how it behaves. And that's your plan, but there's a lot of test cases. So now the next step is to prioritize which test cases you would like to know more about and run them before you get to those that you can't. Okay, so once we have that, we can go start testing, right? We can, but maybe we still need to think about how to test. For example, some of these tests can be covered by unit tests, and the developers will give you a proof that their stuff is actually working. And should we test everything through the UI? Sure, we'll have great confidence that the system works, but it would be cheaper to run some of these tests through the API. And what about having a database set up for every condition? Again, it will give us great confidence that the system actually runs in these scenarios the way we expect. But it is expensive to set up everything. Maybe we can mock a few calls to the database, or we can use in-memory database in order to make the calls quicker and the test run faster. And what about hardware? Do we need actual hardware to run every test? I used to run tests with simulators before my hardware even existed, before it got built. And I got confidence that my software part actually works. That's the design part. How we are going to do the test, which tests we're going to write, which are going to be automated, which are going to be manual. And that's basically the difference between planning and design. We need both in order to execute something that will give us confidence that the system or features or APIs work the way we expect them. That's all for today. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, like, subscribe, and watch the other videos on my channel. And until next time, thank you. Bye-bye.